Yeah, it was some curiosity fell over me about 5-6 years ago while still on Wall Street, just taking note of real estate practices, green building, and the use of the word sustainability, where I saw it was primarily focused on environmental impact, which makes perfect sense, but I thought there was a big gap in thought where there wasn't enough focus on people. I thought, well, we're all spending 90% of our time indoors. There's so much focus on green building. What about well building? What about what the built environment is doing to people? This room right now has having an impact on your respiratory patterns, your heart rate, the way you'll sleep tonight because of the type of lighting you're getting. So I was very curious to understand if health and wellness had ever really been researched appropriately in terms of how our homes, our offices, our schools, our hotels are really impacting the human condition. So the WELL building standard and the process for WELL certification is a wonderful complement to green building and things like LEED certification. We have over 200 projects now that are deploying the WELL standard across the world. Well, the majority of those are corporate headquarters. Okay, so corporations are saying, well, if we can enhance the built environment and the office space to passively introduce preventative medical intentions into the way we design, if we pay attention to air quality and water quality, and we pay attention to lighting and how the right lux of light can enter our circadian optic nerve and boost hormones, this could have a really big impact on our workforce and our productivity and our bottom line. So the corporate adoption of this has been wonderful. I think in a decade, I don't think we'll hear the words green building. I think it'll just be normal, the right way to build. If you look right now, about 35% of all new buildings in most countries as they're getting built, they're meeting a green equivalency baseline. So I think within 10 years, you're not going to even hear the words green building. It's kind of like when the color TV came out. The first year it was a color TV, then it was just a TV. And I do think that WELL building is that next conversation. I think if hopefully in 10, 15, 20 years even, given that the premium to achieve the WELL building standard is showing to be only about 1% to normal construction costs. In most cases, these are more intelligent and more informed decisions. Getting doctors and architects to finally have a conversation and understanding that the design community never really had the appropriate access to the right information as to how the 15 cubic feet around you are impacting you. And that's what the WELL building standard is all about.